Alright, so here is the new idea. As you remember, there used to be like only this big opening here. But after seeing the other one in production, I'm seeing that the bees are actually fanning a lot. So I basically took those two blocks out. I had to take the box off because it is screwed down with 6 screws through the bottom, but I routed out 2 additional holes. So that's basically how it'll sit when we're in the honey flow in the spring. I'll probably leave it like that as long as the hive's strong enough. If it gets weak, I can always put those 2 blocks in, and that's why these screws are left here, so that I can screw it back down in the winter to kind of reduce down to 1 opening. If you also notice, there's a little bit of a scratch surface here. I noticed that when this gets wet, the bees don't like it, so they slip and slide. So what I did is just took a wire brush to it and scratched it up a little bit. All it is just aluminum plate. I think it's 20 gauge. I got it from Lowe's. Anyway, same everything else. This is going to be what a base one will look like. It's got basically a deep and a super. When they fill out the deep, I'm going to move up the super so that then there's 2 deeps if the queen wants to do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to lay a super on top and just keep going up. Looks like I got some dust and whatever crap. But that's it. It's basically what I'm going to do for now. And same deal with the drawer. This one doesn't have the rain thing on it yet, but I'll go ahead and add that. This is going to be a bait hive. The girls were swarming today, and for whatever reason they stopped, and I'm not sure if it was just because the hive was hot or what. But anyway, I'm going to put this out there tomorrow, and I'm going to see what she does. If she decides she wants to swarm, here she goes. We put lemongrass oil on one of the frames. So, and I did do a little different. Actually, I did do something else different. If you look, I basically cut this notch out here and here. So went ahead and made it a larger opening. This one kind of broke off in half from the holes that I drilled. If you look, remember I put these here. So those will also add some. But this will allow more ventilation. It just seems the hives are running too hot. And this will run flat against the lid. So the key is that basically on the back of the hive in this little hole I just put like a rock. I was using sticks and everything, and they just seem to be breaking and all kinds of stuff. So if you take a little pebble, kind of wedge it right here and then let it down, it sits very nicely. And of course the bees can go in and out on the sides. So I'm not too sure if I want to put a notch here on the back so they can come out the back or not, but this is basically what it looks like. And I did put a little trim on the bottom to raise it up off the frames, as you can see, because we needed 3/8 bee space in here for them to move around. It was just too tight. It was less than 1/4 of an inch. So went ahead and raised it up. So anyway, I'm rambling and just trying to give you guys an update.